right, today's day one of the Overland Expo. It's actually check-in for exhibitors and vendors, and we're going to be part of the showcase and DIY section. So we're showing up to check in. So we're going to bring you along and show you what it looks like to do the Overland Expos from a showcase perspective. We're also going to check out some cool rigs and all the other fun stuff that one does at the Overland Expo. So stick around. Okay, let's go check in.
Okay, so I can scan your QR code or take your last names, whatever's easier.
I think we have the QR codes.
Have you guys been to this before? I'm assuming you.
We have been at vendor booths.
Here you are.
Yeah, great.
That's for you, and then I can scan the second one.
All right, that was a pretty smooth check-in. So we're just gonna check or text Azure. She's gonna show us where she wants us, and we'll go from there. All right, that's our guide in front of us in the golf cart. So she's taking us to our location, and we're gonna get set up for the weekend.
Oh no.
So we just got to the Kingstar booth, checking out their new line. It looks amazing. Brushed aluminum siding. But the thing I'm really excited about is that we're actually picking up a new tire carrier that we're going to be prototyping for them. So you'll see that on the rig shortly as a solution to carry any of the stock tires all the way up to potentially a 43-inch spare, which is what we're rocking. So looking forward to seeing that. All right, the new tire carrier is definitely not light, but prototype. It's one of the things we're gonna do in the production model. Trim some fat, if you will. Here it is, unmounted. So that's next on the list. Let's get it mounted. All right, here's the tire carrier on. Got a 41-inch tire in there to test with. Definitely some little tweaks, but this is super awesome, nice and modular. Leverages the electric jack that's already on the camper to raise and lower it. Definitely looking forward to putting this through its paces. All right, so it is day one of the Overland Expo Pacific Northwest. We have our rig set up in the DIY showcase area. Got our little shade put over there. Big shout out, love the Gazelle tents. And we're gonna go walk around a little bit, check out some vendors, check out some classes, and bring you guys along. But here's the DIY area. We caught up with our buddy Patrick from Elevated Overland. He's going to be dragging us around. He's already complaining we're too slow because we don't have a one wheel. Where's your rig at, Patrick?
It's way over there in the E360 booth. It's an F200, which is in between the main gate and where everyone wants to go get beer.
Just for clarification, he doesn't drive a Ford. He drives, drives nothing technically. He drives a Tundra. But he towed a Sunraider that looks pretty cool. Eventually it'll run. These guys, Onward, they make some pretty cool products. Some Moly alternatives for the back of your seat. We might be back to have to check them out.
Right? Straight?
Nope.
Oh, never mind. One to the right.
Well, why are you stopping this?
Rocky Talkies. Some awesome little adventure communications. Don't mind us, we're just walking through campsites. Fieldcraft Survival. Lots of cool gear here. We'll be back. All right, we're going to one of my favorite spots. If you could guess, and if you know me, you probably guess it's coffee. Here we are, Beadlock Coffee Company. Favorite booth of the expo. This guy. If you guys have been following the channel, you might recognize this guy, Andy. Hello. He let me roast my coffee one time. I don't know if that was smart, but he has a lot of amazing coffee, and we are gonna partake. Yeah, I am. How do I do this? Okay, I got it. One-handed cold brew. Nailed it. You need a bag to put all the stuff in that we're about to buy. Take her money.
Take your money.
Take some money.
Elevation off-grid. Amazing builds. This fire red is insane. These are some pretty cool pull behind adventure trailers. Looks like we got a full-on rack roof system. Probably go up there, have a whole barbecue and dance party up top.
All right, so I saw the sides of these pull behinds and I like the wrap. So we're gonna go check out the inside. They look really modern, so let's check it out. This is the one I liked over here. Let's see if we've got the got a little external kitchen. That's pretty sweet. The trim. Can I peek in here? Thank you. Bad on this side. I like the windows. Super open.
Tons of room.
Fridge, bunk beds. I was told the bunk beds are awesome for kids by a kid. Bathroom. Ooh, dry bath. Full shower. Yeah, these are pretty sweet. There's the TV on the bed. I like it.
Oh look, I was told this guy's not supposed to be here. Didn't he say he wasn't coming? Alright, on my endless search for coffee, we find ourselves at Vessel. They make some of the best coffee grinders in the game. It's a new product they launched this year. This is their pour over kit. This is a single grinder, do about 55 grams of coffee. Oh yeah, here's the pour over. Insulated, pre-cut, perfect. And where's the big one? The 45 Java right here. This is for couples, perfect. You do about 55 grams of coffee in that thing. Obviously, as you can probably tell, there's a lot of stuff at these events, so it's kind of fun to be able to walk around a little bit, check it all out, see some different perspectives on what is the ideal overland vehicle, and just go from there. So let's keep on keeping on. Got some familiar faces over there at the Geyser Systems booth, keeping everyone clean and cool this Overland Expo. Send that. Bottle it up. That's kind of awesome. Is it pretty fast? What do you think? Kind of awesome?
He got that. So if you know him,
Yep.
sit on his because he's got the high rise and he's got the seat and he's got fully loaded. Yeah, football one's fully loaded too.
So Deidre just told me that Leah is always here. Apparently I always miss them, but it makes sense. I make motorcycle gear. I use their gear for mountain biking. Let's check it out, see what they got. Peak refuel. Best biscuits and gravy on the mountain. Got a Cocopelli rafts. We were actually just getting into the pack raft game, trying to figure out how we can spend more time in the water, because we don't. We're overlanders, not overwaterers. We're trying to change that. So Cocopelli came up on our radar for pack rafts. Let's go check them out.
That's good.
Hey, going well.
Oh, you guys are back.
Expion 360, one of the main sponsors of the event. These new Edge batteries are sick. 240 amp hour per, so this bank right here is 480 amp hour. Super awesome. Check out these sick patches we just got from Expion 360. They're so rad. We're mixing it up a little bit. We're headed over to the Storytelling Pavilion. They're doing a bunch of creator filming type of classes and lessons. And the one we're gonna go check out now is being a content creator while overlanding. So curious to see what these are about, but they have tons of classes. You can see this is the Storyteller Pavilion, but all of these white tents over there are different classrooms. So if you guys are ever here, be sure to check out some of the classes and learn something new.
A couple more minutes to find the area.
I'm Mike. I would drive the Globe. I'm full-time on the road for the last 4 years, and I do sort of all the social medias. My primary ones are YouTube and Patreon and Instagram. And I think it's my 13th year of Overland Expo.
Woo. All right, so that was a pretty awesome panel. There was an expert panel of content creators. Got some little gold nuggets out of it. A lot of good learning opportunity. And again, it's kind of cool to see how everyone does something a little bit differently. No one does things exactly the same. And I think that's one of the things, one of the great value adds of coming to these events is that you can kind of find your own way of doing things. So definitely check it out. I love that they have a Duramax GMC here. These things are... Oh, that's pretty tasty. Yeah. Well, that's kind of fun. What is it called again? Cayman Jack. The strawberry margarita was quite tasty. The watermelon, not so much, unfortunately. But hey.
No, it's not the best to get last night. But
Yeah.
what can you expect out of a can?
Wow.
What?
A lot. There's a whole world of beer drinkers. Don't just ignore her. All right, we just got done taking a little break, got some beverages, and it is now
Happy hour.
5 p.m. Every night at 5 p.m. at the Overland Expo, they do happy hour. So this one's in the center of the event. If you're, what are we, vendor, showcase, DIY, all of the above, you get one free beverage. So cheers to that. We get one free beverage each. And then we're going to catch up with all of our other vendor friends and showcase and DIY folk and have a good time and just relax. And everyone else that's there. So if you're coming as just a participant and you want to just check out the shows and hang around for a happy hour, that is totally acceptable as well. Hang around for the happy hour. That's when you get to meet all the people being normal people again. And that's always fun because we like normal people, right?
They're boring.
Where are we going, DJ?
Happy hour.
So you get these little passes, and you gotta get punches in the passes for the free drinks. Oh, there's a line. I think this is the end of the line. Hello, go right ahead. No, 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 please, you beat us here.
Right?
Arms for the paw.
Okay, now hold on, you got 2. So that means you get 2. And I need...
And that's how you do it. So we're just gonna pick a line, any line, right? All the lines. All the lines? Come on. There's literally 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. Is it one line here? I'm so confused. Acquired. I'm gonna go find a seat now. Good luck, Deidre.
I got carded, racing.
Yeah, I look old, which I am. It's almost my 40th birthday, by the way. And Deidre is a young Cornish hen, comparably. I don't know what that means.
I'm going to hand it over to Kara to kind of get us kicked off, and then I don't know if you ladies want to introduce yourselves.
All right, I am Natalie. Almost everyone calls me Nat, but I actually started off-roading and camping. I never camped growing up, so this is new to me as of 4 years ago, I would say. I was in the market for a new car. It was COVID, the pandemic, and so my friends all had built-up vehicles, and I was like, well, I want a vehicle, but you know, life's gonna go back to normal after this, and I'll have to go to the office, so I want a fuel-efficient vehicle. So I got a Jeep Compass Trailhawk. Lifted it 2 inches, threw some rock sliders on it, and tried following my friends to places that car should not have gone.
Right? So tell me about when you guys ran into the gorillas when you were trying to go through the gap.
My husband and I hadn't had enough of the Darien Gap. After we crossed it in the Jeep, for 741 days, 125 miles. After we did that, we did continue on our world trip, but we hadn't had enough. In 1994, we actually got married in 94, so we thought, well, we'll spend our first wedding anniversary in the Darien Gap. We're going to take a 2-wheel drive, American-made Rokon motorcycle through the Gap. No one had ever gone through on a motorcycle all on land, and that was our goal.
Hey guys, so that wraps up day 1 of Overland Expo Pacific Northwest. It was a great day. My voice just cracked and it was kind of weird. A great day with meeting some great vendors and seeing a lot of our friends. I had a great session tonight with the Women Who Wander group, a fantastic group that's been put together by the Overland Expo organization and a lot of the women who run it, which is fantastic. So we'll see you tomorrow with more great content. Have a good night.
All right, day 2 of the Overland Expo. Let's see what, whoop, watch your head. Let's see what Deidre's up to. What you doing?
Come back. Open.
Potatoes. All right, campers all set up. We're gonna be doing tours here at the showcase and DIY area from 11 to noon today, and then later on today we're going to be heading over to the Kingstar camper booth and doing a little feature over there, helping Marcus out from 1 to 3, so that'll be kind of fun. But so far today is picking up and looking crazy out there. All right, so that is it for our little tour walk around. We had a pretty good turnout. Lots of people interested in checking out the rig. Great conversations. So now I am going to head over to the Kingstar booth, and we're going to be working and doing kind of a guest thing over at the Kingstar booth for the next couple hours. So let's go head over there. And look at these crowds. It is so much busier today than it was yesterday. That's how Saturdays typically are. Love to see it. Timbo Tusk, you just saw us cooking breakfast on one of these. Loving our product. So this event has been a lot of fun, just hanging out, doing the DIY showcase area. There's been a lot of cool people coming by. It's been kind of fun to just explain, tell our story of, you know, the last year we've been working and living on the road, and just getting people's reactions. There's actually a lot of people we've met that are doing very much what we're doing, and hearing where they've gone, what they've done. It's been a lot of fun. So, you know, again, that's one of those things when you're at the expo, you know, talk to people, network. There's a whole community of people that are doing the same thing you're doing or want to do the same thing you're doing. So you could share your experience, you could learn from other people, and just get out there and, you know, really enjoy this beautiful country that we have wherever we're at. Hanging out the Kingstar booth, we got that beautiful Buckstop 450, and then that awesome new siding on the new campers. All right, hey, good to see you. We just finished up at the Kingstar booth, walking around to Expion 360 to check out some batteries with this guy. Alright, it's happy hour time, so we're hanging out with some friends. Our friend Nat's a cool cat, social media, follow her. She's bringing us all of her friends. She's a popular gal. Busy place.
Reyes found a leather jacket that he likes. Let's see how it looks. It's pretty good.
All right, we are at an after party put on by Ironman 4x4. They make awesome suspension. And it's BYOB, Drink Your Own Bourbon. So they have a whole table of bourbon behind us and a ton of people here. Check it out.
So they rebranded
All right, it is the morning on the final day. I'm going to do a little walkabout, see if I can find some coffee. And I think today we're going to check out a few different products that we want to pick up for our rig as we start heading into Canada. So let's check it out. But first, coffee. Good morning. All right, I might get in trouble. Deidre's still sleeping, but I just found out we have some people checking out our rig, so I'm gonna walk back there. But I only got one coffee, and that's coffee for me. So if she happens to wake up while people are looking at the rig and I'm talking, I'm definitely getting in trouble. So let's just keep our fingers crossed that she's gonna be asleep and I can walk away in without her ever finding out I got a hazelnut latte. This might end bad. All right, whoever was looking for us apparently left, so dodged the bullet. I'm gonna continue to drink my coffee and walk around, and Deidre will never know the better. Let's just keep this our little secret.
How you doing?
Doing well.
Take it for you.
Just hit it. That looks amazing. All right, so I'm here at Tripod Torch. We're gonna buy one of these right now. They look awesome. They solve a problem that we have where we can't run a fire pit on the low pressure regulated fuel from our camper, and this should still work with the low pressure as well as full on high pressure normal regulated propane. So all right, well, we have a new fire pit. I'm stoked to get that back to the camper, test it out. I think I need to get some fittings and adapters to tie into our quick connects that we have for the LP system on the truck camper, but once we get that set up, we'll probably just stop at like a Camper World or something. We're gonna be using this quite a bit, especially as we head north into Canada. It's gonna be a little chillier up there, especially at the nighttime. Excited to have this around, and hopefully Deidre's as excited as I am when I bring it back to her. All right, here we are at the Buckstop booth. I love the rear bumper with this tire carrier setup. They really figured out how to do a swing out tire carrier. All right, walked around, got some coffee, caught up with some friends. We actually got some food. I don't know if you can see that right there. One of our friends actually made us this amazing pasta. We had it last time we were in Bend, and I just loved it. She knew we were at the show, so she brought us a little bit more, so we're gonna have that for lunch. And then we stopped by Kokopelli, checked out some rafts. I think I'm gonna grab Dee, bring her back to Kokopelli, and let's probably get a couple pack rafts or just a couple inflatable rafts, because we are heading to Montana, Idaho, Banff, a lot of places with waters and lakes. And we have no way to explore the water. So I think a Kokopelli raft might fit the bill. Here's one of our neighbors, Austin and Megan. I have no idea what they're doing, but is this what overlanders do at expos?
Ford owners do. Airbag module has a fault, so CAN bus network's really unhappy, and codes galore.
Regardless of what's going on here, check out this cool mod. Ford Raptor steering wheel in a F550.
Okay, very simple.
Yeah. And yeah, and actually he had trouble. He wanted the holes drilled. And he couldn't drill through it. It was too hard steel. So he took it somewhere they couldn't drill through.
First all-land crossing of the infamous Darien Gap. Wow. The Off-Road Travel TV guys hanging out with John Snow from Come Up Winch. All right, now we're going to Kokopelli to get a raft. We got sidetracked numerous times, taking people back to our rig, showing it off. And now we're just walking away. Just walking away. Moscow Motos, some awesome adventure bike gear. All right, we decided we're going with the Kokopelli Recon. We got our paddles. Got your paddles, D? And we're gonna come back in like 2 hours because they only got a couple that are being shown right now. So we're gonna just keep showing them for the rest of the event, and we'll pick them up at the end of the event. Go put them in the garage is my guess. There's a lot of room in there for those. So perfect. Pumped to get out on the water. Maybe we'll take it on this water right here.
No.
Nah, teacher said no. All right, so it has been a long weekend. I think we're gonna slow down, go relax until the end of the show when we get to start packing up. We're helping Kingstar pack up their booth. We got to go back, get our kayaks in just before that, and then pack our stuff up. So we'll get all that taken care of. Call it a day, but this is kind of what the expos look like and our experience at them so far. All right, we're at the Ironman 4x4 booth. They make some awesome suspension, rooftop tents. Literally, it's kind of a one-stop shop for all things overland. And we're picking up one of their tables right there and these really awesome event chairs. Just got done taking a little break, much needed. And we're headed to go pick up our pack rafts. And then we're gonna get loaded up and head out of here. It's been a good weekend?
Yeah. Tired. And even though I got to relax more this time than previous times, I'm still tired.
Yeah, it's still a lot. All right, there's Deidre, the true champion of the show, doing all the work, packing up. That said, I actually better get off this camera and start helping out. I might get in trouble.